Hey, what's up, ghouls and gals? It's me, Ryan.T here, and I'm with the main man, the hostess, the co-hostess, with the mostest.
Yo, what's good, guys? It's your boy Syd Retro, man, in the motherfucking building, man. I'm back, man. Sorry it's been so long, but I'm back, man. We doing some shit. We're gonna run down some topics. We're gonna talk about some movies. We're gonna have a good time, man. So I hope y'all ready to stay tuned and rock with us, man. We're gonna have some fun tonight. We're gonna have some fun.
Hell yeah, ghouls and gals. We got a couple of good movie topics for y'all. We're going to run down some of the latest and greatest entertainment news, and then we're going to talk about some shit that we saw this week and some stuff that we are going to see in the immediate future. But before we get into that, we're going to talk about something that's coming into the future. We're going to get ready to take a trip to the pumpkin patch to go see Pumpkinhead. Paramount Players, not Paramount Pictures, which is weird because I thought this was Paramount Pictures. Apparently this is an offshoot of Paramount Pictures. They had sex with another movie studio and they gave birth to Paramount Players, apparently.
They had sex with a couple other studios. The Paramount Players.
Yeah, Paramount Players. He goes, we had sex with Miramax. We were there with fucking DreamWorks. But yeah, apparently they announced a Pumpkinhead remake is in the works. And they don't know what's going to be coming out yet. And this news comes from us from bloodydisgusting.com. And
okay.
So yeah, so you know it's a good
reputable source.
Yeah, reputable source. The script for the film is apparently finished, and the studio is like seeking out a director for the picture at the moment. And I'm with it, man. I know I posted this story on the Ryan.T show Facebook page and the social media, and there was people commenting like they're gonna ruin the classic, and I was like, what classic? Pumpkinhead? I was like, that's a classic. I was like, okay. I was like, we're using the term classic very fucking loosely.
Hey, you better throw some respect on Pumpkinhead's name, man. That was like a straight to VHS release right there.
Yeah, but that was when straight to VHS releases still had like that kind of like that charm. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, this is fun. You know what I mean? Like, this is cool.
That's what I'm saying, man. Pumpkinhead was definitely like a lesser known. You know what I'm saying? Very loosely considered a cult classic, like, you know what I'm saying, very loosely, you know what I'm saying. It's not no Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween. No. It's definitely not none of those and stuff, but it is a fun creature feature, you know what I'm saying. Like the creature is a fun creature to watch, you know what I'm saying. So
okay, speaking of the creature, what the fuck is Pumpkinhead? He's not a pumpkin, he's not an alien. Is he a demon? He's a demon, right?
I don't know what the fuck he is. You got me on that.
Pumpkinhead. His head doesn't even look like a pumpkin. It looks like
he's on like
sack,
the pumpkin
like an alien
fields or some shit, right?
Yeah, he comes out from the pumpkin patch, so that's probably why they call him Pumpkinhead. But he doesn't even resemble a pumpkin or anything, though. Like, I was thinking about that the other day when I was actually, weirdly enough, I was talking about Pumpkinhead the other day with my sister, and we were laughing because of that little kid with the like big bottle cap glasses comes out in the first one, and he like dies, like they like dies at like a motocross like dirt bike accident. It's like the most 90s fucking thing ever. And it's the fucking robot from the movie Aliens, that guy that gets like the liquid shooting out of his white right liquid. Yeah, he's the dad. He's like, you got my son, you killed my son. yeah dude. Pumpkinhead is one of those movies that's like, it's like very B-level horror. Like, it's like in the same realm as like your Hellraisers, like your like I was gonna say Candyman, but maybe not Candyman anymore. But like your Hellraiser is like your kind of, you know, like kind of like that. You know what I mean? In the Puppet Masters, like those kind of movies.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm saying. It's a B movie classic. For a B movie, you know what I'm saying? It's a classic. You know what I'm saying? I remember seeing Pumpkinhead in the store at the VHS, you know, at the video store, and being like, oh shit, let me check out. And then they had like Pumpkinhead 2, and you know what I'm saying? They had some shit. I think And I think I got like Pumpkinhead. I have like a double feature, and it has like Pumpkinhead and like something else on it. That's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay.
Wild Things. I feel like those two movies would pay like back to back, like Pumpkinhead, and here's softcore porn, Wild Things. Oh my god, you remember Wild Things?
Skinamax double feature.
Dude, do you remember that movie Wild Things? How
Hell
fucking
yeah, lesbian
wild
kissing,
was that? Literally,
lesbian kissing all the fucking way.
Denise
right, the
Richards
fool
and Nev Campbell just like having like literally full on sex in a fucking movie theater. Imagine people watching that in the movie theater. They're like, "Whoa, hey, whoa, what the fuck?"
Well, you got to remember, like for that time, that was the first time that you saw two girls like kissing and doing all that shit on camera, like in theaters.
Hot as fuck.
But they got that pass. You know what I'm saying?
They were like, "Hey, she's from Scream." And she's fucking Denise Richards. We're in the 90s, and she's one of the hottest women alive right now.
Yeah. You want to complain about that?
Yeah, everybody was like, nope. Nope, we like that. We like that. All while fucking Matt Dillon was chilling on penicillin right there, like just fucking like, yeah, make out.
For real, Matt Dillon. I don't know how he was so cool back in the day, man.
Yeah, he was like 57 in the 90s. How was he already that old in the 90s?
I don't know, man. It is what it is. Those people are all old. All those like 90210.
Yeah, they already were like 30.
You know what I'm saying? Melrose Place. They were all like 40 years old, like playing teenagers. Like I look back at that shit, I'm like, yo, these people are crazy. How do you even believe that shit?
Yeah, I remember. Of course, I watched those shows when I was super young. So I mean, like when you're a kid, like everybody that's like above the age of fucking 10 looks like fucking super old. You know what I mean? But like,
exactly.
Looking back now. Like the Saved by the Bell people, especially like they looked old. Like after like the first season, they looked really old. 90210, they looked like they were 900 and 200 years old. But yeah, they looked old. They looked old.
Bro, I watched like Baywatch. I watched Baywatch the other day. It was like remastered on like some streaming service, and I was like, "What? Baywatch remastered?" And I was like, "Holy shit, bro!" Like. Fucking Knight Rider was old as fuck, bro. Like Pamela Anderson, like all of the people were like old as shit, and you know what I'm saying? Like everybody that was at the beach was like 20, like 15. I'm like, holy shit, the contrast is crazy.
Right, what does Borat say? He's like, "Oh, CJ Parker, CJ Parker." Fucking Pam Anderson, CJ Parker. What was the point of that show again? Weren't they just lifeguards? Why were they out there like solving fucking crimes and shit?
Yo, it was a wild time. It was, it was the 90s.
The 90s were a different time.
California, you know what I'm saying? Like hot lifeguards on the beach in California. Like what else do you want?
They're like, the police can't solve this mystery. We know what can. Bouncing boobs. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Surgically implanted models can solve this mystery.
And also David Hasselhoff, because reasons.
Exactly, bro. Because Knight Rider is fucking amazing. He's gonna always be cool. Like you can't hassle the Hoff, right?
Yeah, you can't hassle the Hoff unless he gets drunk and eats a cheeseburger on the floor.
Burger, fries, and a Coke. Don't bother me. I'm eating. If it doesn't get all over the place, it doesn't belong in your face.
Hey, come on.
Hey, come on.
I like Knight Rider.
Yeah,
no, he was
hey, come on.
He was going in, bro.
That was
on that bathroom floor.
A sad video, man. That was a sad.
For real, that shit made me put my drink down. I was like,
oh shit. I'm not gonna drink until I'm thirsty.
That looked like me and Five Guys hamburger.
Yeah, like he was like, oh fucking cheeseburger.
Bro, you imagine like your kid like showing you that video the next day, and you're like,
yeah, you're like, Dad, I'm gonna post this on the internet. Why? You need to do.
No, you're like, Dad, I've already posted this on the internet. Right? You're viral right now.
Yeah,
for, like,
it's all over all the news. They want to talk to you on Channel 5.
Yeah, for real. Like, yeah, you're gonna get help, like sponsored help.
Speaking of people that were on Channel 5, directly Ridley Scott, he fucking well, actually he was on Channel 5. He was on the fucking news talking about how he hates like Marvel movies. He was like, I hate all the superhero movies. They're boring as shit. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, you and every other old man director. Like I think that's so funny that's like their thing, right? Like, and then like they have a movie coming out. They're like, and also watch my movie. Also subscribe for more hot takes.
Yeah, come on, man. You know, I feel like you said, like, you know, that's that like old man director syndrome type shit. You know what I mean? That's like the hating on the new guy type shit. But at the same time, you know, there's a ring of truth to it because, you know, me and you were talking about that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is the copy and paste shit. They got the formula. It doesn't matter. Like, you know, it is what it is. But who was saying this shit again?
Ridley Scott was saying that. The director of Aliens.
Ridley Scott.
He made Aliens, Gladiator. So he had a lot of movies. He has House of Gucci coming out soon.
Yeah, there we go. House of Gucci coming out soon. So you know what I'm saying? That's probably definitely the attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I know I wouldn't. I know if I was House of Gucci, I'm not dropping in the same weekend as a Marvel flick.
No, really.
I don't want that type of smoke. Even if it was an Alien movie, he's not trying to get that type of smoke because Alien ain't Guardians of the Galaxy 4 or whatever the fuck's coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what it is. Like, he's not trying to compete in that market. And you know what I'm saying? That market is oversaturated as fuck right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Marvel, was it phase 4?
Yeah, phase 4, something like that.
Some shit, right? Yeah. DC, I haven't even paid attention
like still
to
trying to figure out phase 1. They're like, we're trying to get off the ground, guys. Well, I don't know. We'll be with you in a moment.
I don't even know what the fuck's going on with DC and what the fuck they doing and what they, you know what I'm saying? So they all still trying to figure that shit out. But you know, he ain't doing no you know, Aliens is done. You know, House of Gucci, that's cool or whatever. But you know, Ridley Scott, I'm trying to see, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see some more sci-fi shit, baby. Yeah, like, come on. You know, don't talk that talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Marvel is doing sci-fi shit. You know what I'm saying? They're doing
one like that if you think right. That's true. Yeah, you good.
Keep that fucking same energy. You know, Blade Runner, you know what I'm saying, 2049, that's cool. Well, why don't you do a fucking, you know what I'm saying, some action pace fucking sci-fi shit since you the fucking king of sci-fi, like, you know what I'm saying? I rock with him, you know what I'm saying, on that shit. So let's see what you can do. Like, if you're not talking about putting something out similar, then, you know, I'm not really trying to hear that shit because I'd rather go see a Marvel movie than the Versace shit. I'm not a fashionista. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sorry.
And Lady Gaga's accent in that movie sounds like. Have you seen the trailer for that? Did we watch the trailer for that?
It looks like a great movie, and I'm probably gonna watch it, but I'm not gonna go to the theater and watch it.
I'm on the fence. I might go to the theater to watch it. I think my girlfriend's gonna want to check it out, so we might go and have to watch it. The trailer is interesting, but Lady Gaga's accent looks like she's in a fucking high school theater play or something like that. She's like, I'm Miss Gucci, you see, and I'm gonna kill my husband. I was like, oh my god, can you tone it down a bit? What the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, it looks like a good movie, don't get me wrong and shit, but I'm just like, that's not on my radar. You know what I'm saying? It looks cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put that on my list, like right underneath Ford and Ferrari. You know what I'm saying?
Ford and Ferrari was really good, dude. I like that movie. It was a great
movie. And and that shit look good, and I'm gonna watch that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have to really get bored with like the you know what I'm gonna be like, okay, let me see like some actual factual
historical shit. But instead of doing an insane Marvel-esque type movie, Ridley Scott's going to instead do Gladiator 2 with possibly fat, bloated Russell Crowe. No word on that yet. But director Ridley Scott has announced he will direct the movie and plans to get cameras rolling as soon as he wraps on his current film that he's directing, which is a film called Kit Bag. That's going to be a Napoleon-era piece starring Joaquin Phoenix, El Joker himself.
Napoleon?
Yeah, a Napoleon era piece. I don't know if Joaquin Phoenix is playing Napoleon, which he could probably play Napoleon. He's a fucking amazing actor.
Yo, he could pull off whatever the fuck he wants to.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Point, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to see it, you know what I'm saying? See if he can do it. But okay, so Gladiator 2, like, you know, who asked for this? I know it's a great movie.
Yeah. Did you ever hear about the plot for Gladiator 2? Like the plot that they I guess kind of asked Ridley Scott about, like back in the day. He was circling throughout like Hollywood and like on the internet Did you hear about that? It was like a time traveling plot where Russell Crowe was gonna go like to every different era of like history and fight in different battles. Like he was gonna fight in like you know, since he was a Roman warrior, he was or gladiator, whatever. He was gonna fight in like yeah, like an army, and he was gonna fight in like the Vietnam, and he was gonna fight like in a future war and like medieval times. Yep, yep, yep. For those of you listening, Syd has left the room. The premise for Gladiator 2, or the proposed premise for Gladiator 2, has made Syd walk out of the room, guys. So yeah, instead of Ridley Scott doing a actual good movie, he wants to do Gladiator 2, which that's very fucking interesting. But yeah, that's the proposed premise for.
Bro, I'm sorry. I had to step away. I had to take a break. I'm sorry. You know, like you said that Russell Crowe was gonna time travel.
Yeah,
on some quantum leap shit, and he was gonna go to
you know how every era has a different kind of warrior. He was gonna be like that warrior.
It was like Jet Li the One, but with
Something
Russell
like
Crowe and some type of Stargate.
Yeah,
portal.
that was the proposed premise. Now I don't know if that's what they're gonna do with this version of Gladiator 2. If Ridley Scott was like, "Hey, I can make that work" or whatever. But according to what I have here, he got like a draft of the script, which I'm assuming is that script, and he said that he was able to make it work. So I don't know if he's able to make those time jumps work or whatever. But according to what I have here, there is going to be some form of a time jump in that movie. They are going to move some amount of time forward in time, whether it's like, hey, we're gonna do the fucking quantum leap thing where he's gonna be a fucking Power Ranger and fucking fight in space.
Russell Crowe is like fucking 62 years old. Like,
yeah.
So
have you seen what he looks like now?
Yeah, because he put I see all his Redbox movies.
Oh yeah, no shit. The last movie that he did that people were talking about was Unhinged. And that was because it was a fucking pandemic and there was nothing else coming out in fucking theaters. And people were like, I'll go watch that, I guess. I'll get coronavirus in the theater to watch that at the height of the pandemic. Russell Crowe mad in the car.
Yo, fucking, yeah, he has a lot of Redbox movies that are, you know, coming out and shit. I have not watched a Russell Crowe movie in a long time, man. He's definitely more a miss than he is a hit.
Yeah, these days. He is definitely not a beautiful mind anymore.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he ain't doing it, man. He's not doing a great job, but I don't know, man. I'm not looking forward to this. I wish Ridley Scott would get into the sci-fi. Maybe take a shot at some Marvel S type shit.
Maybe. But not Gladiator 2 sci-fi where Russell Crowe's time jumping through time.
I'm not interested. I'm not interested in that shit at all.
Anything but that. Anything but that would be good.
Not interested.
Speaking of people that we don't like very much, which this is actually a pretty good segue, Mel Gibson has announced that he is directing Lethal Weapon 5, which, if I may add, Mel Gibson is entirely too old for this shit. Mel Gibson will not only direct the film, but he will reprise his role as Martin Riggs. However, which is the weird part, a deal has not been closed for Mel Gibson to direct the long-awaited sequel. So that means that he just threw his hat in the ring and was like, I'm directing it. And like no studio or anything has been like, yeah, you're directing it. They're just like, what? He's just like, no, I'm directing it.
Typical Mel Gibson fashion.
He called up the studio and he was like, hey, sugar tits, I'm directing Lethal Weapon 5. All right, God damn it. And they're like, no, Mel, we haven't picked a director yet. What? You're going to pick some sort of Jew to direct it? They're like, whoa, Mel, whoa. We thought you learned from your past discretions. Yeah, that's how all of y'all are. You damn bitches.
For real. He probably had like his Braveheart makeup on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was going down.
Drinking a fifth of whiskey. Yeah, he was like,
who's like, you know, you have to, like, if you're gonna do this, you really need like the studio on board with this. Yeah, you're really gonna need Danny Glover on board with it. Danny Glover ain't doing shit anyway. He's about 94 years old. Yeah, he's doing Redbox movies. They could do a Lethal Weapon, cater to the older audience. You know, everybody with like a Cricket mobile flip phone. You know what I'm saying? Everybody with a life alert. You know what I'm saying? They can really play on some like old school cops versus the new school cop, you know what I'm saying? Kind of shit out, but at the same time, like, buddy cop shit ain't in right now.
No.
I don't know if anybody noticed, but buddy cop shit ain't in right now. Ain't
And
nobody really trying to hear that shit.
Why do we want a Lethal Weapon movie? Like, when's the last Lethal Weapon movie came out? Like in 1998 or some shit? They have a Lethal Weapon
with
show
Chris
right
Rock
now, I think, going on.
So, oh, you know what? That's another thing to factor in. You know, Lethal Weapon. They originally they had like Danny DeVito in there as the comedic relief,
Chris Rock.
right? And then they added Chris Rock in there later
Joe
on.
Pesci.
So yeah. Well, I said Danny DeVito. My bad. Joe Pesci. So my bad. I said Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito
Joe
technically
Pesci
was in a Lethal Weapon. He was in Lethal Weapon 5, the Sunny in Philadelphia one they made. Do you remember that one?
God. No.
That was funny.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you know, they can it leaves it up open to like see who they're gonna throw into like Lethal Weapon 6 or whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? What if they can get Dave Chappelle in there?
Yeah,
what if they can
be like, there better not be no trans motherfuckers in this.
Yeah, right. My friends is trans.
Yeah,
my friends is trans. Don't cancel me. You know?
I like that he was like, I don't care if they cancel me, and then like a few days later, he's like, they don't want to show my movie anywhere. They don't want to talk to me anymore. And I'm like, what? How they say you didn't care? I was like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Netflix tears. The Netflix tears.
Hey, the Netflix. I mean, one thing I got to give it to Netflix is that they were like, no, we jumped on the Dave Chappelle ship, and we are not jumping off. We are backing Dave Chappelle. We don't care if all of our employees quit. Dave Chappelle will work for us. That's
how are you gonna cancel like a comedian? Like that's never really been done before, unless he was like violating people and like you know what I'm saying? Like he can't like just like I don't think I can remember like one comedian who like said some wild off the wall shit and then people were like, we're not fucking with it anymore. Like all the baby in the blender jokes. All the gay, all that other shit. I never heard of any comedian being canceled on that shit. Like for real, Like just for them everybody that's been canceled been on some violation shit. Like they violated
Cosby or Louis C.K. like people like that.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, you know what? The whole Dave Chappelle thing, that thing was just interesting to me. Like his whole special was just like, I mean, not judging all of the controversy aside, like I just didn't find it funny. Like it just wasn't funny. I didn't even laugh like one fucking time. And I was waiting for it. Like I was drinking and stuff, and I was just I'm ready. I fucking love Dave Chappelle. I like fucking the Chappelle Show. Half Baked is awesome and shit. And like I like his other specials, but I was like, when's it gonna be funny? I feel like he's just like lecturing me the whole fucking time.
Yeah. I think that that special was just like a fuck you to like Netflix, like you know what I'm saying?
Like I can do
my contract's almost up. I'm gonna just do what the fuck I want. I'm gonna just talk this shit. I'm gonna just talk this real shit real quick. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with it, but I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, I wanna, I'm trying to escape reality. You know what I'm saying? He's just sitting there smoking a cigarette, drinking. That nigga, he making me smoke a cigarette and drink. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, okay.
You're like,
you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, for comedic wise though, like I wasn't busting a gut. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't have no quotables to come away from it. You know what I'm saying? I loved his shit, Killing Me Softly. That was one of my favorites.
Fucking hilarious. Is that the one where he's talking about where he's like, oh, I met these Indian guys. He's like, and they were telling me 15 for this, 15 for that. Yeah. That was funny.
Hell yeah, I fuck with his old. I like his older stuff. I'm not into social commentary comedy.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to hear like some weed jokes. I want to hear some funny shit. I don't really want to be on some like what's going. Let me break down the headlines for you. Like,
and it's just weird to me. Funny. I'm like, I don't need to hear this shit from like a rich dude. Like, what the fuck? Fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, fuck you, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, go spend a lot of money or something. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, like, take it from me. I walked away from like $100 million.
He's like, well, good for you. Most of us are never going to get the opportunity to even fucking walk away from $100 million. What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, whatever, man.
I think that's just what happened. He just became so disconnected from reality. He just like, you know what I mean? Like when you get to that level of success and that level of like fame and stuff, like you're kind of like not really like a normal person anymore. You don't function like, you know what I mean? Like you function on a different level. You know what I mean? Like he has so much fucking money. His life is just fucking different than it used to be. You know what I mean?
Well, plus, you look at your job different. You know what I'm saying? Because he's looking at, you know what I'm saying? He's like, oh shit, like, they're making me do some goofy shit. I don't need this shit. Fuck this shit. I'm out. I could always come back and do whatever the fuck.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just gonna fucking do stand up wherever the fuck I feel like it.
Yeah, I fuck with Dave Chappelle. Just
Yeah, me too.
I want the laughs. I want the comedy. I want the other shit. I'm gonna go see Damon Wayans next month.
Shit. Oh, cool. The Wayans brothers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see
who did a special the other day? Not the other day, a while back. Was it Marlon Wayans? I think he did a special on Netflix a while back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know. A lot of the dudes that be doing the specials, they should be trash, man.
Yeah, his was trash. His was trash. His was bad. His was.
You know what I'm saying? Like you be seeing they got a special. You be like, oh, it's gonna be lit, and this should be trash.
Yeah, and I like it. And he was like,
was that Joe Coy? You ever seen his shit?
Oh yeah, Joe Coy. He has a good one on Netflix, but then he has some that aren't good. But then he has one that's pretty good, where he's talking about like his mom was like, "You're never gonna make it. You're stupid. You're never gonna do anything." And he's just like, "What, Mom? What?" Yeah, I thought that was funny.
Yeah, Joe Coy got some shit. I fuck with him. Bro.
Yeah, he's funny, man. I remember that guy from Chelsea Handler do the Chelsea Handler show and shit. That's where I remember him from.
Yeah, there's this one girl, she's like Spanish, but she doesn't speak Spanish and shit, and she be doing little bits about that. I like people assume that she speaks Spanish and shit. That shit had me dying the other day.
Based on how she looks, right? She's like, I don't know, I don't understand. I'm sorry.
yeah. And she was like, I'll just say like a random like Spanish phrase. Like she was like, I just pretend that I know what they're talking about. Like just like, and then she just says like a fucking random Spanish phrase at the end just to like close it in and just walk off.
That's like pretty much my life as like a non-Spanish speaking like Mexican person. Like people like.
Oh, you don't speak Spanish?
I don't. Not fluently. I know Spanish a little bit, but not fluently. No.
Ooh, yeah. Violation.
Take away my Mexican card.
Wow.
But yeah, like I'll go places and stuff.
They're mad at your parents right now.
Yeah,
bro.
no shit. Yeah, I'll go places like, for example, I was at the flea market the other day, and I was buying some stuff, and the lady was like, "Oh, it's gonna be $37," but she was telling me in Spanish, and I was like, I gave her a 20, and I was like, I just gave it to her, and I was like, here. And then she was like, no, it's $37. And it was like two things. And then like the girl was like, Mom, he's trying to like barter with you. And then she was like, oh, like in Spanish, right? It was all happening in Spanish, but I was speaking to her in English. And like I could understand her, but she couldn't understand me. So we were using like this little kid to fucking translate in between us. And the mom was like telling her in Spanish, like, why doesn't he know Spanish? Like, like, is he not a Mexican? And I was like, no, I don't know Spanish. No, I was like, no, I don't know Spanish. And
me and you get together, they're gonna be so mad.
Yeah, and then like me and the little girl were like laughing, and then she was like, no, she said she'll just take $20, and I was like, all right, cool. So I gave her the $20.
Yeah, she's fucking sick of your shit right now, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, man. Speaking of comedians, man, have you been watching SNL? Do you watch SNL?
Now, sometimes when they have like special guests, Adam Sandler, Chris Rock, and shit like that, I'll watch SNL.
Dude,
or if a skit
SNL's
goes viral.
Good again, man. SNL's been getting good again. They have these new guys on there. They're like younger guys, and they had this one guy. He comes out on the Weekend Update. I forget his name, man, but he dressed up like as a robot, and he was like a robot comedian, like a comedian of the future. And he was like doing this thing, and he was like, let me show you when he was like, what was he saying? Like an impression of Tinder. He's like, get out of my way, get out of my way, get out of my way. He's like, wanna fuck? Get out of my way, get out of my way, get out of my way. He was funny, and he was dressed up like a robot, and the way he would move was all cool. He looked like fucking Max Headroom or some shit. It was fucking hilarious.
Holy shit. Okay. I'm gonna have to fuck with SNL because I think I have the subscription where I can watch all the SNL episodes.
And they had one talking about how everybody has like a spritzer now, like a hard spritzer. They were like, oh man, they were like, have you tried that new JB Weld? They're like, the new JB Weld hard spritzer. And he's like, ew, what? He's like, what does it even taste like? He's like, man, it's like JB Weld flavor. And he's like, whoa, why would you drink that? He's like, don't be a bitch, just drink it. And he's like, no, I don't want to drink it. And he's like, have you tried this new? He's like, hard desk flavored spritzer. But it's true though, like everybody has a fucking spritzer now, right? Like what the fuck?
Yeah, man, fucking those claws, saying laws when you're drinking claws, man. That shit started a phenomenon.
Yeah.
Just like the Four Loko shit. Like people started putting out like bootleg Four Loko,
Dude, did you ever drink Four
alternatives and shit. Huh?
Did you ever drink Four Locos?
Yeah, you know what? I drank it when they had the caffeine in it.
I do, yeah. I drank all the versions of Four Locos. I've drank all of them.
I only drank like the original version, like with like before they changed, like after they changed the recipe.
Yeah.
You know, but I never like before that. I never really drank them that much. But I'd go get one, and I'd be like, "Yo, this shit dangerous," because
dude, it actually fucked up.
Bro, like we had like a drunken driver episode where like somebody drank like a whole bunch of Four Locos and like killed the whole fucking family.
What?
Like yeah, like all the males in the family were going to the beach, so all the females stayed home. And fucking this dude that was drunk off of Four Locos fucking killed all the 5 dudes that was in the fucking in the car.
Oh my god!
And then like you know what I'm saying? So like it was like that, and it was like another like a couple more cases like that, to where like Four Loko had to remove the caffeine out of that shit.
That
because people were getting drunk and they weren't going to sleep. They just started driving. Motherfuckers just, you know what I'm saying?
Like a vodka Red Bull, you're fucked up as hell, but you're like not like fucked up like sleepy. You're fucked up like, yeah, but I'm drunk as shit. I drink like a lot of vodka. Yeah,
for real.
Those
so
are
I was
dangerous,
like,
bro. Those drinks that keep you up and you're still like, you know, you're drunk as fuck, but you have energy. Having a lot of energy and being drunk is not a good thing. It's not a good thing.
Definitely not a good thing, man.
No.
Yeah, so no more Red Bull and Henny, all that other shit. Y'all be on that shit. Chill the fuck out. I don't be on that shit.
No more vodka Red Bulls, no more Incredible Hulks, none of that shit.
The Incredible Hulks. Oh my god. For why?
Dude, I drank at spring break 2012 is when I went to go see Snoop Dogg in concert, and I drank like four Locos. That was like one too many Locos. I was at the Snoop Dogg concert like drunk as a motherfucker, dude. It was crazy, dude. I was like rapping and shit. I was all fucked up. It was fucked up, dude. It was funny, dude. It was fun. It was a fun time though, man. And the thing that sucked was like midway through the concert, since I was underage, I wasn't able to like drink there or anything. So like my buzz wore off like midway into the concert. And so like and then we had to walk all the way back to the hotel. So I was already like hungover at that, you know, by that time. And then I was already like just walking back to the hotel all fucking zombified and shit. But then I was still like, yeah, Snoop D-O-double-G, yeah. I was like,
Four Loko, it's going down.
I was like, I'm gonna get another Four Loko at the crib. They're like, the hell you are, motherfucker. You ain't getting shit.
No mas locos.
Like,
hell yeah.
But yeah,
hold on. Let me get let's take a commercial break. I gotta get a refresher real quick. We're gonna run some crazy fucking ad real quick. What we're gonna do? Let's do something crazy. Let's
take a commercial break. We're gonna be right back, and we'll see you soon.
Oh yeah. Oh, goody da. Dilly ding ding. Yeah.
On premium light. Some drink it because they're responsible.
What?
Others just love the taste.
Don't you know that this stuff is filled with backward messages?
Eat pizza, stuffed crust pizza backwards. Hail to the crash.
See?
Dude, you said that.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You did.
Infinity.
What?
Crash is at Pizza Hut. Now when you buy a medium one-topping stuffed crust pizza for $10.99, you get a free PlayStation demo disc with games like Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, Gran Turismo 2, and more.
Pause. Unpause.
Stuffed crust, another one of the best tasting pizzas under one roof.
What a difference! Blockbuster Video!
I've never seen 10,000 tapes in one store.
There's so much kid stuff.
And I can keep them for 3 evenings.
Now this is a video store. Ordinary video stores don't even come close to Blockbuster Video. You've just got to see it to know what we mean.
Wow. Wow.
Wow, what a difference! Blockbuster Video!
Come discover the Blockbuster difference.
Wow.
All right. right, ghouls and gals, and we're back. We're ready to go. And let's lock and load. All right, speaking of locking and loading, the Halo TV show has officially released its first teaser trailer. It's literally a fucking teaser. It's only like literally, I want to say that it's like 30 seconds long. It's a 30 seconds long trailer, and you get a first look at Master Chief, and it looks pretty good, man. I got it right here if you want to cue it up here.
Yeah, let's do it. I got it queued up right now, man. 27 seconds. Paramount Plus. Okay, let's do it, man. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Oh shit, he's all scarred up. Looks like he has a Batman symbol on his back. Oh, is he Batman?
Halo pack. 117.
117. He's a bald motherfucker. Ooh. Oh, Master Chief's a white dude. I always thought he was a black dude. He's always sounded like a black dude to me.
Wow, really? Really?
That was it. That was it.
Paramount really is really hit us with that teaser trailer
They really took the term teaser literally. They're like, we're gonna give you the fucking bare minimum of a teaser trailer that we could give you. We literally just showed you the back of his fucking head. That's all we're gonna show you. Man, I was trying to stall and see if maybe we could get the fucking Spider-Man No Way From Home trailer, but it is not out yet. That motherfucker is still holding out for fucking dear fucking luck here, man. So no dice on that.
No luck on that.
But yeah, so what do you think about the little bit that we got there, the Halo TV show? Also, are you a fan of Halo? Do you like the Halo game?
You know what? I fuck with Halo, man. You know, that was the game that, made the Xbox popular. Halo was it, man. Halo was the game console seller in this motherfucker right here, man. Yeah. So Halo, I'm excited about this. I'm running it back right now. I'm just, because they gave us a couple shots, faded out, a couple of hand shots real quick, couple of leg shots, 11-7. It looks good, man. It looks good, but we gotta see. We gotta see, man. That's such a teaser trailer.
His suit looks very like video game accurate. It has kind of also like a Batman feel to it.
But you know what? It also has like a CGI feel.
Yeah, it looks like they gave it.
You know what I'm saying? Like this shit looks like even his back. I don't know if that's like real or not. Like this whole shit.
The Batman looking thing, like that kind of like brand type thing that he has.
The helmet going over the back of his head. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, like what's CGI? Is this whole shit CGI? Because this whole shit to me looks CGI.
It's the game. It's a trailer for Halo 5 Infinite. Speaking of that, Halo 5 Infinite, you can now play the multiplayer beta for Halo 5 Infinite right now if you have Xbox Game Pass or PC, so you can play that right now for free if you have Xbox Game Pass. That looks like it's going to be fun. It looks like it's going to be good. I'm really interested to see the Halo show, and I also want to play the fucking Halo game. I have the Xbox Series S. When I'm not rocking my Nintendo Switch, I take that fucking thing everywhere with me. When I can't play the Nintendo Switch, I'm playing the Xbox Series X, the Xbox, if you will.
Hell yeah, man. I try to tell people portable gaming is the future, man. They didn't believe me until that Switch dropped and it came on that ass.
Yeah.
Just had to work out the online key.
It's just crazy that the Switch is like the least powerful console out of the PS5 and Xbox Series S/X, and it's still like people are buying it like if it's going out of style.
It's not with gaming, it's never been about the graphics.
They just have fun games, yeah. And for
it's
the
never
most
been
part,
about the graphics. A lot of the games that have been really super fun, the graphics haven't been all that.
No,
what I'm saying? Like I remember playing a lot of B-list, C-list games, and it's just fun. It's not about the publisher or this is like a fun game with replay value, and you can get it, and that's what it is. So
And speaking of games that used to have replay value and that used to be good with graphics that weren't that good, but the gameplay was solid and fun, Grand Theft Auto, the definitive edition, is still a hot fucking mess. Please tell me you did not pay money to get this. Please tell me you didn't buy this yet.
Nah, definitely haven't, but I'm going to as soon as they fix this shit out.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna buy this again for the umptieth time. You know what I'm saying? Like this is, San Andreas. I will buy San Andreas until I die. It does not matter.
Yeah, that game's fun. It's so fun.
I don't care, man. I'm gonna buy that shit over and over again for every single platform. I've done it already for the PlayStation, for the Xbox, for the you know what I'm saying, for the Xbox 360, for the PlayStation 3, for the PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? Like I've bought it time and time again. I'm gonna continue to buy it again. That's my favorite. When I think of PlayStation 2, man, the San Andreas is just it's nostalgia for me. I will always buy that game, man. And you know, when they add all the DLC and all that extra shit, that's all that. It's all extra shit. It's all, you know, the cherry on top.
Right now, the problem they're having is getting the game to fucking work properly, like at all. I played San Andreas on the Xbox, and there's parts where it's like nighttime and it's raining, and the rain is literally like you can't see anything because the rain is like it's blocking up all of the fucking screen, and like you'll be walking in the middle with CJ or whatever, and a car will just come out of nowhere and you'll fucking fly.
Oh my god!
There's so many glitches and stuff, and it's so bad that they took it off of PC, dude. They have the Rockstar launcher, as they call it. It's what they use to like get the games working and stuff. And apparently, they took it off for a while to get the game working better. And it's still a hot mess. Still not working.
Well, good. You know, I feel like, you know, that's a problem, and it's like it's a trending issue. Like it's always been an issue. You know what I'm saying? I feel like today, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, back in my day, you get a cartridge and you get the final version of the game, and it's already complete, and there's no fucking problems with it because everybody, you know what I'm saying, is ready, set, go. You know what I'm saying? But with these new things and the pre-order and everything, I feel like a lot of in the launch of these shits, you buying the game, it's fucking broken. You can't fucking play it. Yeah. Like this is just shit. This is, you know what I'm saying? This just reinforces why I need like a physical copy of some shit, because like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the server shut down and it's over. The game's over.
As I'm saying, at least I can play a basic version of the game. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I won't have to do like 70 fucking updates. Yeah. Before I have my physical
just
copy.
Play the story mode or whatever. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At least I can play this shit, because, you know, like I don't know, because I'm not part of that shit. I'm like, if I'm gonna order some shit, it's gonna be like a special edition. It's gonna be done, and I'm not gonna be worried about this shit. But I feel like a lot of people, these modern day gamers, they're buying broken games.
Yeah, we're the beta testers now, dude. They don't have beta testers anymore. We're the beta testers now. We're the ones that are playing these games that we're basically testing these products out. We're paying to test these products out, and most of them are not even working, as you can see. Cyberpunk 2077 is a prime example. Grand Theft Auto, the definitive edition, is another example of studios kind of trying to rush these games out. And it's weird. This is odd because Rockstar makes usually good stuff. Rockstar, the studio behind Grand Theft Auto stuff. Yeah, they usually make pretty good shit, and they're pretty on point with all that sort of stuff. They made one of the best games ever, Red Dead Redemption 2. That game looks like a fucking cinematic fucking movie. So you can't tell me that they don't have some sort of quality control. So it's just really weird to me that they let this fucking piece of hot fucking shit like garbage out of their fucking asses come onto the fucking consumer's plate. And a lot of people, myself included, aren't gonna buy this shit until it's fucking working right. And I wanted to play this, man. I want to replay San Andreas. I want to play Vice City. I want to play Part 3. I want to be Tommy Vercetti again. I want to be CJ. I want to swim in the water, but not as CJ because he dies. Because he dies for some reason.
Yeah, man. But at the end of the day, they're gonna fix the kinks in this shit. This is gonna
take a couple months, but it'll be good to go after a while.
It'll be good to go after a while for sure, man. You know, you gotta buy these games with a disclaimer, and you know what I'm saying, just know that they're not gonna be fully working.
That's like every game now, man. That's like every fucking game now.
That's what I said. It's like what I'm saying. Like everybody's buying broken games right now.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you wait until the end of the year and get like a special edition or some shit like that, you're buying a broken game. All that other shit is extra. You know what I'm saying? Like you get that end of the year edition, and it comes with some free DLC and all that. You have a working game. You shouldn't worry about nothing. But all of this other pre-order shit, as soon as it drop and everything, there's gonna be an issue.
For sure. And it's weird, dude, that Now the finished game is whenever the game releases a Game of the Year edition, or you know what I mean. And it's like this is the final game, and like a year later, we finally finished it. This is the final product. Speaking of games that look like they might be kind of iffy, they're kind of they're kind of teetering towards the ass scale. They're kind of sniffing a little bit of the ass. It's Dragon Ball: The Breakers.
All right, Dragon Ball
Breakers. We have that trailer queued up. Do you have that queued up?
I do. Let's do it, man. I got it queued up right now. May contain content inappropriate for children. Let's go, Dragon Ball. No Z, The Breakers. All right, I'm ready.
I will say it looks beautiful. That looks nice. It looks like straight out of the anime.
Yeah, I like it.
Looks good. That clothes looks real.
I like the little R2D2.
Is that Chucky's hand?
Yeah, it does look like Chucky's hand, right? You got them little clay fingers with no nails. Oh, the refrigerator from like 1950.
Oh shit! Ah, it's Cell. If you think about it, it would be fucking terrifying for Cell to just roll up on you like that. He's like an alien. Cell's an alien that wants to suck your life force out of his ass. That's pretty scary. It's time to take a stand. Oh, it's Oolong. The ultimate game of survival begins now. Trunks. Is that what fucking Cell was before he was a...
Holy shit.
Well, I'm not Goku. I just look like him.
Yeah, for real, right? I got Goku sweater.
Yeah, and his hair. Huh. Have you ever thought how it would be like to be a complete little bitch in the Dragon Ball universe? You can now find
asymmetrical angles.
Yeah.
You want to hide like a pussy in asymmetrical angles?
Yeah, you want to hide like a pussy and not fight or use powers?
You want to hide like a little pig?
Kamehameha, who needs it? Hide behind this pillar. See, look, he sucked that dude off and now he became powerful. He's like, oh yeah, this is the good shit.
Holy shit.
He's like, oh, my husband and child were in there. Oh.
You killed the whole lesbian village.
You killed the lesbian seagulls. Oh.
Holy shit, he fucked the whole city up.
Yeah, they're like, holy shit.
He's like, I'm fucking your whole city
Shoot him,
up.
you dirty pig. Shoot him with that fucking missile launcher. I don't think it's gonna do much.
Oh yeah, I forgot I dropped my gun when I was hiding behind that car.
I forgot I dropped this fucking 12-foot long gun. See, closed beta test coming soon, which is the game that you're gonna be playing that you buy. But yeah, it's coming out in 2022 for PS5, Xbox Series /X, as well as Nintendo Switch. What do you think about that, dude? Are you gonna pick up Dragon Ball: The Breakers?
Oh man, you know what? I can't wait to not pick this up. Yeah, my bad. No disrespect, but I'm not picking this shit up. I ain't see Goku. I ain't see, you know what I'm saying? Like this is not for me right here. Like the little pig with the rocket launcher and the female chick defending like a planet or whatever. Like I'm not here for it at all, man. This might be interesting. If this game gets 5-star reviews and they, you know, if it gets great reviews, I'll definitely check this shit out.
Yeah.
Other than that, I have no interest in this at all, man. You know, I'm not a big Dragon Ball fan, but I am a Dragon Ball Z fan. So when that shit said Dragon Ball, I was like, red flag, what's going on with this? You know what I mean? I saw Cell in there. I was like, okay, familiar face a little bit, but you know what I mean? Like overall, I'm not checking for this.
Yeah, they're gonna have Cell, Frieza, Majin Buu, and you're gonna be able to play as one of them, and you're gonna be able to wreak havoc on these players here. You're gonna play as a survivor, and you're going to be able to get like powers and upgrades at when you're a survivor, and you're going to just basically try to survive like this like conflict or whatever. It's basically like the Sid's like, no, I don't like that shit. That's fucking whack as hell.
Who gives a fuck? This ain't The Purge. Talking about survivors.
Yeah.
Like,
you have 12 hours.
yeah, right. Come on, man. Okay. They're trying something new with the Dragon Ball Z franchise, I guess.
Granted,
I guess I could give them credit for that, right? They're not just kicking each other's ass in the clouds and going Super Saiyan mode. I guess I could give them that. They're trying something new, little story mode type deal. Okay, I'll give them that. I don't want to be too negative on it because at least they're trying something new. Because if they would have tried that same thing, I would have been like, oh, but maybe it would have looked cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you'd be like, hey, yo, come here, man.
The shit didn't look that cool. You know what I'm saying? If they would have showed a bunch of missile launches and some shit like that, then maybe I could have, you know what I'm saying? But, okay, out of that trailer, you know what I'm saying? How much is that game going to be? Dragon Ball, that's 50?
Full
50 bucks, 60 bucks.
60 bucks.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. For the
25. If it's for free on Xbox Game Pass,
for 20 with great reviews and $29.99, I'll copy it.
Yeah, for sure. Free, I'll play it. I'll play it for free on Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah, Switch needs a Game Pass type deal.
Yeah, they have that Nintendo Switch Online, but it ain't like that though.
No.
Nintendo's like the Apple of the video game world. They want you to pay for every fucking thing. They're like, if we could, we charge you every month to have a Nintendo Switch after you bought it.
Yeah, I mean, you can always buy a whole bunch of indie games for under $20 every month yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really need, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll be looking on there and I'm like, okay, like, yeah, I can just do whatever the fuck I want in here. And that's kind of better than just waiting for them to select some shit, because I'm just like, well, if I'm gonna pay $20 or $15 a month, like shit, I can just go in there and just do that and just buy whatever's on
$20
sale
or whatever. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So there's always that.
I have to say, Game Pass, I really enjoy what they're doing with Game Pass, especially Xbox. They're releasing some of their premium games like day one on Game Pass. So like you're getting your Halo, the new Halo's coming out day one. Psychonauts 2 came out day one. Back for Blood came out day one, and a few other games came out like day one. Forza 5 came out day one as well. So that was pretty fucking good, man. So like they let out some pretty good games on there.
Is that like the video games version of like it's streaming on HBO Max? Like,
yeah, kind of. Yeah, like it's on Netflix. It's on Game Pass. Yeah.
And I can see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like listen.
Believe it or not, you're kind of more or less like renting these games, because some of them are only on there for a little bit amount of time, but then some of them are like older games that are just there like forever. Like they're not gonna go nowhere. Just like Netflix, you know what I mean? Like there's some movies that they're just gonna be there. You know what I mean? They're not going anywhere.
Yep. But as soon as they do like a new version of that game and it gets hot, you know what I'm saying?
It gets cut off, and then a few months it'll be back on there because everybody's like, oh, it's just this game again. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. So there you have it, boys and gals. That's the news. We gave you all the fucking video game news, all the movie news. We talked about
movie news.
Oh, that's right. Before we close up here, Syd and I have a few movies that we want to talk to you all about. Syd apparently has seen a movie this week. What did you see this week, Syd?
Yeah, I saw The Incident at Ghostland. Incident at Ghostland, guys. So, I'm gonna talk about The Incident at Ghostland, This movie is on some shit, It kind of, I thought this was gonna be like a ripoff of like another movie, but it kind of like is like a homage to like a bunch of horror movies. You know what I'm saying? So it has like the whole like there's like you don't really know what's going on. Like there's like a kidnap vibe going, and then there's like a mental illness thing going. So you know what I'm saying? So they're kidnapped, but the shit's not real, but shit is real, and then and it's mixed in, and then they saw some weird shit. So the whole time I'm just like, what the fuck's going on with this shit, bro? What the fuck is going on with this shit? Because the whole house is creepy, the shit's going on.
It's on Netflix, right?
It's on Netflix, bro. You gotta watch it. It's on some like
check it out.
You gotta check it out, bro. Like the I don't want to give too much away, but you know what I'm saying? There's like this weird, there's like these two weird people and they got an ice cream truck, and they go around and they fucking kidnap kids and shit and take them to their house and chain them up and have them doing all kinds of crazy weirdo shit. You know what I'm saying? And one of the captors, they kind of like lose their mind and shit. They kind of make up some whole fantasy land Black Swan type shit.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying? To where they
here.
don't want to deal with what's actually going on and shit. So it's just, you know what I'm saying? You're like, what the fuck is going on with this shit? And then you figure out what's going on, and you're like, okay, you just got these crazy motherfuckers in here, you know. But it does have supernatural vibes to it. You got a lot of jump scares. The characters, you really get into the characters. It has a really good plot twist on it. You know, you can kind of see it coming, but at the same time, it's a great original take on a traditional genre.
On like the kind of like possession, like ghost type thing. Is that what it is? Like a
it's kind of like Halloween. It's kind of like Halloween and what is that shit? Like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre with the family and shit. That's the crazy cannibals, right? That's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you know, like the Hills Have Eyes.
So it's kind of like that, like this Halloween where like he just kills a bunch of people, but then it's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre to where like they hold people captive and they do like weird shit to them. They don't eat them, but they do weird shit to them. You know what I'm saying? And then it has like a mental thing to where like you don't really know what's going on because they're kind of like.
And I see that Crystal Reed. I see that Crystal Reed comes out in this. Crystal Reed comes out in the Swamp Thing TV show. Dude, if you can get a hold of the Swamp Thing TV show, it was on this weird app called DC Universe, and it was basically like a streaming service for like comic books, and like I love to read comic books, so I had that. I had the DC Universe. It was for DC Comics, so obviously like the name. And they had a few like original programming on there. They had Titans, which is now on HBO Max. They had Young Justice, which is now on HBO Max. They had Stargirl, Swamp Thing, and Swamp Thing was this like weird like horror like DC show based on the Swamp Thing comic books. And I love the character of Swamp Thing, and Crystal Reed comes out in it. She plays.
Yeah, I like Swamp Thing too.
Yeah,
I've been a Swamp Thing fan for a while.
Yeah, she plays a love interest in Swamp Thing, and she's really good in it. But yeah, man, she's really good. I like Crystal Reed. Yeah, this seems good, man. I'm seeing here that
you got to check it out, man. The main protagonist, he's like this big, 6 foot something, big fucking guy. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely like on the spectrum on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to check it out. It's definitely worth a watch, man. If they did a part 2, I'd definitely get a part 2, man.
It's some guy called Rob Archer. And he plays someone called the Fat Man.
Yeah, the Fat Man is super dope, man. Super dope. Yeah, he's like the main villain in that shit, man. It has a kind of like a little psycho vibe to it because, you know what I'm saying? There's a little psycho vibe to it. There's like 2 people on it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch it, man, because I'm telling you, it's on that shit. You're gonna want to rewatch it, yo. My mom, she was ready to turn that shit the fuck off. She was ready to turn the shit the fuck off because it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I just got off work. I was like, yo, I was like, yo, mom, I'm about to watch a scary movie. You want to watch a scary? She said, yeah. I said, okay. She was like, this is too much.
Yeah,
I said, you want me to turn the scary movie off? You say you wanted to watch a scary movie. It's been a long time since we got a good scary movie. Let's see what's going on. It's like, okay. We watched that shit. She was like, yo, what's the name of that movie? Okay, that's one of the best horror movies I've seen in a while. Like, yeah, you're right. That's just crazy. Y'all got to check it out, man. The kills are on point. The kills are on point.
Check that out.
Edge of your seat. Shit's on point, man. I would give it I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you were gonna say out of 10. I thought you were gonna say out of 10. I was like, you just said it was good.
Well, you know what I'm saying? But because it's like it's so cliche, but like the twist in it, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, okay. Like I gotta give it the creativity on it is a 4. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I fuck with it. I fuck with it on that shit.
Cool, hell yeah, man. So there you go. Incident in Ghostland, now streaming on Netflix. Ghostland. That is Syd's pick of the week. After this, I'm gonna put like a little that's gonna be a Syd's thing. I'm gonna put
that's my favorite
Syd's
horror movie of the year. That I seen this year. That's my favorite that I've seen.
That's your favorite horror. That's Syd's favorite horror movie of the year. That's some big praise. Syd has some good taste in horror movies and movies in general. So, Incident in Ghostland. Make sure you check that out, ghouls and gals. That's Syd's pick of the week. All right, ghouls and gals. We went through the news. We heard Syd's pick of the week, and now you're informed. You know what to watch. You know what to look out for. You know what to do. And also,
what was your pick of the week? What did you pick? What did you watch?
Oh shit, that's right. My pick of the week. What's my pick of the week?
Oh yeah, well, Red Notice, right?
I don't want Red Notice to be my pick.
I'm not saying that, but think of the pick of the week. But Red Notice. I'm gonna talk about Red Notice.
I saw Red Notice over the weekend. I saw Red Notice over the weekend, and god damn, wow, yeah. Red Notice, for it being the most expensive Netflix movie ever made, it looked like it was a cheap fucking Redbox movie. It looked like it needed a fucking Red Notice on who was ever taking fucking in charge of the finances for this fucking movie. I think they just spent all their money like hiring The Rock and like everybody else in this fucking movie, Ryan Reynolds, Gal Gadot. And this film was so fucking predictable. It was so like, it was one of those movies that I've, very rarely do I see movies where I'm just kind of like, oh, I'm clearly watching a movie. Like, this is clearly fake. Like, I'm not in this at all. Like, I'm taken completely out of it. And I think there's even certain points in the movie where Ryan Reynolds kind of like breaks the fourth wall and he calls like people extras and he says shit like that. And didn't dig that. I don't like that Ryan Reynolds has to play Deadpool in every fucking movie. I think that's fucking insanely fucking stupid and weird. And The Rock, of course, is just The Rock. And of course, they go to the jungle because The Rock has to be in the jungle all the fucking time. I
was not fucking with this movie either, man. I just could not get into it. To me, it was a Wonder Woman, Deadpool, and Jungle Cruise. You know what I'm saying? Like
Jungle Cruise was good, though. I watched that too. You know what? That's my pick of the week. That's my pick of the week. Jungle Cruise.
I don't believe that these characters are these characters. I don't believe that Ryan Reynolds is a
doesn't care in this movie.
Art thief. Not believing it. That The Rock is a fucking art criminal that he catches
specialist. Yeah, he's some sort of specialist.
He's pouring Voodoo Ranger on fucking eggs and shit like that.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah. Listen, what was that about?
That was an attempt to make him seem intelligent and stuff. And I fuck with The Rock. I'm not saying that he's not intelligent, I fuck with him. I love him. I fuck with The Rock hard, but
he's The Rock.
I'm not buying this shit. Wonder Woman is not a fucking slick fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, all these characters in this movie were not believable, man. This shit was a copy and paste cash grab action.
Oh, for sure.
Cliche. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. After watching Free Man, it kind of really opened up.
Yeah, Free Guy.
My thought process on like movies here, because I'm just like kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like Free Man is definitely a prime example of like what these movies are. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm the action guy and this is that and blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? And
let's go into the EPC thing real quick. Yeah.
Yeah, not fucking with this, man. Definitely not. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
No bueno on this, man. Yeah. This was definitely a cash grab. Wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
They just take 5. But yeah, guys, fucking Red Notice, this shit was straight ass. Straight motherfucking ass, Not a fan. All 3 of these main lead characters were trash, non-believable. Who cares? The action scenes, predictable. This motherfucker, Ryan Reynolds, was jumping up and down on the, construction site thing, pulling out pins and all that shit, man. This shit looked like a motherfucking Disney movie. Looked like a Disney movie.
Woo. All right, sorry about that, ghouls and gals. My bladder far exceeded my thirst for beer. Sorry about that. I had to take a massive, as the kids call
I was going over the Ryan Reynolds action scene, where he was jumping up and down and pulling out pins on the
Oh my
construction
god, dude,
shit.
that was
like it was a motherfucking Disney movie. I thought I was watching Aladdin for a second.
dude. Okay, that's when I was like, okay, I clearly know I'm watching a movie. I clearly know that this is fake. I clearly know that this is bullshit. This is so stupid. This would never happen in real life ever. And I can suspend my reality, my disbelief a lot. I love movies where people have powers and shit, but Ryan Reynolds is just dumb. Yeah. Yeah. That was oh my god. That was ridiculous.
Amazing.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, Red Notice was straight trash, guys. Some cliche shit. That's definitely some background music, popcorn.
Yeah, and
put it in the background, let it play.
I watched that movie at like 12:30 at night till like 2:00 in the morning, and that movie didn't need to be 2 hours and 9 minutes long. I don't know why that movie was that long. That movie was cliche, stupid, badly made, badly edited, badly acted. The people in the movie didn't seem like they wanted to be in the fucking movie. Gal Gadot seems like she can only do one accent where she talks like this, like she's from Amazon, because she can only do this accent, and that's it. And it's fucking annoying and it's grating and it pisses me off.
Yep, but she's amazing. The saving grace of the movie.
But
my favorite character.
You might say that she's wonderful. A wonder of a woman.
She's the most wonderful actress in this movie right here, The Saving Grace. Let me tell you about Gal Gadot. Okay.
Gal Gadot. But there you have it, ghouls and gals. Incidents in Ghostland is a full-on incident. Go and watch that on Netflix. Red Notice. Well, you'll have to give it a red notice and don't watch that. However, you can swing on over to Disney Plus to watch Jungle Cruise, because that is good. If you're in the mood for a rock movie, Jungle Cruise is the way to go.
Jungle Cruise is definitely the way to go. I recommend Jungle Cruise. That's probably the best rock movie that I've seen in a couple of years.
Yeah,
Jungle Cruise, and it got the supernatural twist on it. Don't sleep on it. Check out Jungle Cruise. Go do it, man. It's fun. They need to open up a motherfucking Jungle Cruise ride ASAP at Disney right now.
Yeah. All right, ghouls and gals. I'm Ryan.T, and he's
Syd motherfucking Retro 727, man. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. Yo, we got the news, the movies, the topics, man. Go check out all the movie recommendations. We're going to come through. You know what I'm saying? I think we're going to do some things. We're going to do some movie recommendations for each other. He watches a movie. I watch a movie. He tells me what he thinks about it. I do what I think about it. And then we pass it on and get it out there, right? Because that's how awesome movies are found. And that's how awesome movies spread out. So, yo, we might going to do that. Let us know what you think in the comments below. What do you think we should watch? And that's how it is, too. You guys let us know what you want to watch.
Yeah,
and then
for
we
sure.
watch it,
Yeah, let us know.
On that. So, yo, the circle of life. Let's do this, guys. Ryan.T Podcast, man. Syd Retro 727. It's your boy over here, too, man. The main man right
I'm Ryan.T, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, ghouls and gals. Have a week.
This is